friends, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to turn the volume up here. It is Tracy Brown, and I guess you all know me because you're part of this group, but I wanted to do a quick live to discuss, the value of taking risk and doing something really hard. So, excuse me, I'm clearing my throat today. I'll tell you a little story. So last week, my husband and I went kind of on a very, very late anniversary trip. Ours is in May, but it didn't work out this year that we could go anywhere or do anything. But we had a trip scheduled for last week, which is where we went. We went to Colorado, and it was really just to chill and do some hikes and hang out together, essentially. But we did end up doing not just a hike, I mean a really, really intense hike. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it. But part of me really wanted to. And then a part of me was like, I'm going to get my butt kicked. And that's what happened. I had to get my butt kicked. And that happens sometimes when we take risks. But here I am a couple days later, still alive and kicking. That was Saturday I did that. Today's Tuesday. So it's been 3-4 days now. And I'm still here. And I want to encourage you all with that too. Whether it's in your counseling sessions, whether it's in your practice you're trying to build, or you're thinking about doing a private practice, is I want you to think about taking these big risks, because this was a really long hike. I was prepared with gear. I had like the right layers on. I had pretty much decent shoes. I had enough snacks. I had enough water. But I wasn't totally physically prepared. I don't think you can for something like that. When you're at sea level and you go like 11, almost 12,000 feet, you're going to feel bad. And I did. So it reminded me of what it feels like to do something big, whether it's like you put your first blog post out, or you publish your new website, or you ask a question in session that you haven't asked before, and you're like, is this going to be okay? Or let's say you do a talk in your community, and afterwards, I don't know about you, but sometimes, at the beginning especially, I had these really big vulnerability hangovers, like, oh my gosh, it wasn't even what I said, it was more like putting yourself out there so much that was so overwhelming. And, so I experienced the physical version of that in terms of like, what I did was so overwhelming to my body that it's taken me a couple days to recover, but I'm fine, and we're okay, and we're here. Those are the kind of risks that we ask our clients to take. We literally ask them to climb mountains, like on a weekly basis, to feel really intense sensations, to feel really intense fear, to disobey everything that that diet voice says they should do, and take a big risk. So I think that if we ask that of our clients, we need to be able to do that in ourselves too. So I'd love to hear from you or see below, like, what are some big risks you kind of know you need to take, but you haven't done it yet, or maybe you just need a little encouragement. So if you have your questions, please put them below. I'll be happy to answer them around counseling skill questions, what you're looking to learn. I did a survey last Friday about what you're looking to learn, whether it's some marketing stuff, whether it's business stuff, whether it's putting together some supervision groups around like really tough cases and situations, or just general, like, well, what do I say when? And I teach people that, but I also teach people how to get beyond scripting things out and really being good and comfortable at not knowing what the answer is, and being able to just go with it and be a human with another person that is struggling. So I would love to see your questions below about that. I want to go in more detail, but it's important for me. I'm asking you, what kind of risk do you need some support with? So I had my husband for support because he actually trains for these kind of things. I had, like I said, I had good gear, I had good equipment, and I just had the mindset of like, I'm going to do this, basically. But doesn't mean that I wasn't expecting to be uncomfortable. I really was. So anyway, I would love to hear from you. Where are you feeling stuck? Where are you knowing like, oh, here's my challenge, and I haven't quite taken that first step yet? And so I'm here to help. All right, thank you all so much for watching. I would love, again, please let me know your questions. Thank you everybody who showed up live. I deeply appreciate it. And I want to build this community really strong. So I also posted something last week around, let's get to know each other. Tell me, like, there's a list of questions like what your favorite places are that you've ever visited. I want to hear more about you, what your interests are, what you care about, and get to know each other, because doing this kind of work, we're all kind of like pioneers probably in our communities as it is. And so it's important for us all to be kind of having some community around these shared interests and struggles that we have. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.